a mineral that really doesn't get the attention it deserves when we're talking about immunity and inflammation is potassium. Now, potassium needs to be inside our cells. That's where most of the potassium lives. And when there's potassium efflux, when it moves out of the cell, that sets us up for greater inflammation because it triggers the assembly of the inflammasome. When we have a higher threshold of inflammation, we are at a higher risk for what we now know as the cytokine storm when we're exposed to a specific viral load. So potassium can actually have, through this mechanism, anti-inflammatory effects. Now, where do we get potassium? Well, let's first look at the standard American diet, which is loaded with sodium. And in fact, potassium to sodium ratio in the standard American diet is about 1:2. We need about a 5:1 ratio of potassium to sodium for health, and about a 100:1 ratio of potassium to sodium for optimal health, so that there's that gradient from the inside and the outside of the cell and keeping inflammation down. Now, we get that from fruits and vegetables. I think most people know that when we think of potassium, we think of bananas, and bananas has potassium to sodium ratio of like 440:1. But we can also get it from potatoes, apples, and many other plant-based foods. So we need a lot of those in our diet to get the potassium we need, and it's easily attainable through diet alone. So potassium is a mineral you want to think about and ensure you're getting enough of to keep your inflammation down and to improve your immunity by not raising the inflammatory threshold.